Friends, Harar Mahadev, good morning. It's 6 a.m. Yesterday was the Bombay trip and quite hectic, very hot, and then later the rains in Pune. Anyway, I appeared before the Honorable High Court, and yesterday I was directed to serve a copy on the respondent or the original petitioner, Bajaj Alliance. Anyway, now that was not a major case. I am not really interested in that case. It's a very minor case. The major case is the writ petition and the I 9965 oblique 2024. Friends, please watch in 1.5. I need to talk a lot, and maybe whatever comes to my mind, I will just tell you. Now, the IA is dangerous. This IA 9965 for a lot of people. I'm coming to the whole story. Why dangerous? And it is also very dangerous for ma'am. Now today, I'll be sending copies of the writ petition as well as the IA to all the respondents by RPD, that's registered post, and so that they get it on Monday or Tuesday or maximum Wednesday. Sharad Pawar, Alliance SE, Germany, Bajaj Alliance, Sanjeev Bajaj, IDBI Bank, Union Bank of India, Abhishek Goyal, Bhavin Mehta, Vivek Tikku, and maybe Union of India and State of Maharashtra, of course. Now they will get these copies. That is, once they receive the copies, and they'll be shattered, all of them. Now after I send the RPD today, it's about, I need to send to about 11 respondents. Once that is done, I'll shoot the email addressed to addressed to Chief Justice, Mumbai, and CC several email IDs. Whomever or whatever email IDs I can collect or I have, I will send it to the world to tell them what is happening in India. First of all, I will send to a lot of investment bankers, for example, Morgan Stanley, Soft Japan, and several, about 25 large banks, investment banks. Now, one is that, then all the countries, then the International Court of Justice, the Chief Ministers of India, and several people, right? Now what happens? I am not going to wait. Reason is, now vacation time. All the other cases are stalled. My Pune, Bombay, everything, and I am relaxed. I need to rejuvenate again and come back to my own strong self, because I have not been gymming since January, since ma'am was threatened and she was beaten up. Anyway, I have saved ma'am temporary, friends, temporary. So now all this I will be writing in the email, and the email gone. Now what happens after that? As soon as the email is gone, I will not put a date there. I will tell the court and the world that I will be approaching before the bench in the vacation. There is a vacation bench, and that this matter is very urgent and needs to be heard immediately. Copies have already been served. So now the date I am wanting to appear before the High Court, they may give me an X date. I may ask for example, today is 11th, I may ask for 15th or 16th to be heard. They may give me 17th, 18th, 19th, whatever. They may. Because they may hear me, or they may hear me on the same date. Now what happens? the day of the hearing when I appear before the bench. All these respondents have to appear, friends, all at that time when I am appearing before the court, because I have already served a copy to them. It is their job to look on the High Court online and check site what date has been issued. Now once this happens, that IA will be numbered. Today it is stamp number and the writ petition will be numbered, because I am moving only the IA and the prayer of the IA. What is the prayer of the IA? Till the writ is disposed of, finally, ma'am may be provided security by the center. State is not very capable of handling this kind of a mammoth case. I don't know what the court says, whatever the court. Now, all these respondents who come in, what will they do? Can anyone deny? No giving security, no giving. Who will say? Neither. I'll start from the lowest. Bhavin and Vivek may agree, yes, give it, because they are the mediators. Or I would in my language say, sorry friends, pimps. And they had got me introduced to ma'am. So now what happens? They may agree or they may not say anything. But friends, they need to come back with a reply affidavit on my writ petition as well as IA. They have to give a full-fledged reply. Can they delay it? Can. But then the delay is providing security to ma'am. Now the court will be in a fix. What is to be done? Should I provide security on the first date itself? Should it happen on the second day? Till then, what happens? The hanging dagger will be now hanging on the head of the Honorable High Court. Ma'am needs to come. That's a big major issue. So ma'am will be summoned. How she will be summoned? Bhavin Mehta and Vivek Tikko already there through the lawyers, personally, whatever, I don't know. I will ask the court, issue summons. Ma'am should be available in the court, because without asking ma'am, without summoning her before the Honorable High Court, the High Court will not take any decision or issue protection to ma'am. Now this is a big issue, friends. I don't know how many of y'all have been following me, but a lot of y'all have been. The issue is ma'am has been beaten up by the government, BJP government, NCP government and Uddhav Thackeray government. Definitely there is some connection between Uddhav Thackeray government, Disha Salian and ma'am. Was ma'am there in that party? Why have they paid ma'am 231 crores to keep her mouth shut? What is there in her mind? What are the evidences she's got? What is the story behind they beating up ma'am? Okay. Now these questions will be asked by the Honorable High Court before providing the security. Ma'am will have to speak whatever she wants to. I cannot control anybody. Now whoever is controlling ma'am, there will be a tug of war. If Pawar Saab and Sanjeev Bajaj is controlling ma'am, then they would want ma'am to say exactly the same what they want to. And if the PMO office is controlling ma'am or she is in their jurisdiction, then they will ask ma'am what is to be spoken. Ma'am will not get the security, friends. Ma'am will not get the security, let me tell you. Because Bhavin Mehta and Vivek Tikko are also there. Their WhatsApp details I have produced a chat before the Honorable High Court. It was a open and shut case of honey trap. Whether ma'am is a victim or the accused, that is up to the High Court to decide. What I am guessing is, ma'am will be in deep trouble the day she appears before the court. Deep trouble is if she comes to know that I'll be in deep trouble here on this date, she will do anything and everything to collapse everybody. She may say, yes, Uddhav Thackeray had come or his people had come and they have beaten me up. The BJP people have beaten me up and the NCB people have beaten me up. If she says that, then there is evidence required. I have the evidence, I have produced before the court. Abhishek said that she's beaten up. Now she needs to prove her innocence. Is she innocent? Is she a victim? Or is she a criminal? How can she prove until and unless CBI investigation is not allowed? That is not the job of the Honorable High Court to come to a conclusion. So now what happens? If I am not heard immediately and if something happens to ma'am, which I am getting intuitions, ma'am will be eliminated before reaching the Honorable High Court. Because that is where all the beans will be spilled. Everything will open up. What will Pawar Sahab do? Yes, he can give a affidavit. I am not responsible for anything. I have not done this. I have not done that. Whatever. Let them say. Let anybody say anything. Sanjeev Bajaj, what will he do? What will he do, friends? He has to give in writing how many policies he has issued. 2 or 4? Okay, he'll say I have issued 2. So who issued the other 2? The main respondent who will get stuck up in this writ petition is the Maharashtra police. Yes, friends, Maharashtra police. What happens? I don't know. This may not end up on the first date. I think this may go on for a few dates till the Honorable High Court comes to a conclusion. But the Honorable High Court will have to come to a conclusion because there is assault of a woman. Assault is there. The evidence email of Abhishek is there. She has to be eliminated. Evidence is there. But how will the court provide her security? If the court provides her security, means it is admission that they have assaulted her. All of them. So this is a big task for the Honorable High Court. I don't feel ashamed, but a lot of phone calls will go to the Honorable High Court, the sitting bench. What is to be done? They will bribe the High Court. There will be pressure on the judges from the center as well as from Sharad Pawarji. A lot of things are now going to happen, friends, and I am in no mood to stop this legal battle. Hence I said I need to rejuvenate myself, come back, because ma'am's elimination has gone to my head as well as my heart. And I saved her temporarily. Hence I am wanting to go before the Honorable High Court early, so that once the first date starts, that is the time when Mahadeva will do whatever is right and the karma will step in for everybody. What will Bhavin do? Bhavin will want to save himself anyhow. Sextortion. He will be arrested for that. Vivek Tikoo. Sextortion. Vivek Tikoo is a ringmaster, again, friends. He's a photographer. Bollywood photographer, especially women, and he knows a lot of models and actresses. So he's a ringmaster. He's the one who got me introduced to ma'am. Friends, a lot of people are telling me, asking me or requesting me to expose ma'am on social media. A lot of comments coming in, a lot of messages coming in that you should expose her and things will change. But I cannot do that. That will again be an assault of a woman, which I don't want to. Though I have given a lot of her details on my social media earlier in the past, I can do it now too. It is not assault because I have been promised by these two hooligans, Vivek Tiku and Bhavin Mehta, that I would be getting married to ma'am. But I don't think this is going to happen, friends. Ma'am is a coward or ma'am is a criminal, the accused. Either two things. Otherwise, ma'am should have approached me. What is there that is lacking? Is she worried that tomorrow I may not get the money, and why do I go and approach him? That we are supposed to get married. Who's going to have a relationship with this old man, old creepy man and an agori? This is her thinking. But I have my character, friends. Ma'am never approached me in 30 months approximately, and she cannot approach now. Today approaching me, she will be stopped by anybody and everybody that you cannot approach. Because if we two get together, then India NC collapses. There are a lot of issues in my case, friends. A lot of no ifs and buts. They are sitting across on the table, all of them, and scratching their heads how we need to solve this issue. Solve issue is only one. They need to approach me. So friends, the court ka I'm coming to that, approach me later. Court ka thing is going to become a serious issue because now Pawar Saab will also have to appear personally or through his advocate. And now when the writ petition says that he has bribed all the judges, investigation will be allowed, friends, will be allowed. The judges cannot keep quiet, and Pawar Saab cannot say on his affairs, मैंने नहीं किया, मैं ऐसा नहीं है, मैं बहुत सच्चा आदमी हूँ, मैं ईमानदार हूँ. The world knows. What happens? What does the court do? I don't know. What Sanjeev Bajaj do? Sanjeev Bajaj will collapse, friends. What will Alliance SC do? For me, the major interest is Alliance SC has to appear through his lawyers, and those lawyers will be huge. Let him come and say why did he issue multiple policies. Let him come and file an affidavit. Friends, issues are several. What will IDBI Bank do? What will Union Bank do? The offenses are of very serious nature. How they have devastated a common man. Somebody yesterday sent me a message on one of the posts, you are not a common man. You are a CH. Why? Okay. Who's that? Either it is Sanjeev Bajaj, because it was a new account. Sanjeev Bajaj, Sharad Pawar, Bhavin Mehta, Vivek Tiku, or ma'am. In this whole matter, the one who's troubled the most must have sent that comment or put that comment. Though I deleted it and I blocked that account. But I can understand now from that one comment, friends. There are many other comments, several, that you are a fighter, you are man, you are son of God or whatever. There are a lot of comments. And sir, आप आगे चलो, हम आपके साथ हैं. There are, I put this number of mine. So many of my followers, well-wishers have approached me that we will give you so many email IDs, we will give you so many email IDs, whatever. But that is not the part here. The part is who is worried about Kishore Chhabria. And I am guessing everybody else can handle their issues. The one who cannot handle issues is ma'am. Ma'am, either she would have been eliminated earlier and they wouldn't have told me, that could have been okay. Now once they have told me and the case is filed and so much of propaganda, now she cannot be eliminated. What happens to her in court? Because once I send this email to every day, then the world will be watching this case. What if there are other people who implicate themselves in this case by filing another I, that we are interested parties? If the opposition comes in? What if the foreign bankers come in stating that we have invested so and so much money in Bajaj Finserv, the parent company? And what if they start withdrawing? Collapse. Now friends, there are issues which are going to start from Monday onwards or today onwards. Even the copy going is dangerous to Sharad Pawar and this email to the opposition, where I will attach the PDF of the IA and the writ petition to all these people. Now this IA and the writ petition will be circulated to thousands of people, and it will come in the open what the government has done. Wait and watch, friends. Now I am in a mood to fight the legal battle from today itself. And now coming to the other part, I have been told, friends, now from today onwards in any video or even on social media, I am not going to name my team. Now there is a new team. How they came to me, where they came to me from is not the point of discussion. It's good that they have approached me, whatever, they're helping me. It's a team of about 3 new well-wishers. They are trying to work out. They are trying to stop me of sending this email to the world. From where, what happens, I really don't know. What will be the after effects of this tsunami? I don't know. Will the FIIs leave India from several companies? I don't know. Will this be a cleanup of the financial system and the criminal system of India? I don't know. Does Amit Shah want me to shoot this email? I don't know. Sharad Pawar and Sanjeev Bajaj don't want me to shoot this email because they are in trouble. So now, who decides whether the email goes or no? I, with my own intuitions, whatever Mahadev whispers. I know this is damage to my country. It is a damage. But then, there has to be damage control. Somebody to control the damage. And I want to control the further damage happening. This sex racket which is happening in Bollywood. I just put one post yesterday. Friends, 5,000 views, 500 plus shares, 100 plus saves. People have saved it. And there are likes about 120. This has sent shivers across. I know that gentleman, Saurabh Gadgil. Saurabh Gadgil, the great Saurabh Gadgil. When ma'am was introduced to me, friends, I don't keep anything here. I say out. When ma'am was introduced to me in September 2021, I went to a social media account and every photograph wherever I could lay my hands on or I could find, screenshot. One of the photographs, ma'am is in the arms of this hooligan, loafer, ringmaster, pimp. I can call him several names. Ma'am was in his arms. Okay. For me it was okay because this was prior to my meeting. That was a past and I'm not worried. Friend, just a second. Welcome back. It was getting humid because of the rains last night. 6:30. Humid. Getting humid. Hence I switched on the AC. Okay. Because there is a lot to talk. And these respondents are going to hear this basically. And the interested parties. The views may be less, but it will go to... I'm not going to circulate it. So friends, this Saurabh Gadgil, ma'am was in his arms. Okay. But that was a very disturbing photograph. I don't want to use any other. If he's your boyfriend, okay. Okay. If he's your sugar daddy, not okay. Sugar daddies don't come into the open. If they are having a relationship at that moment, he's a married man. And he had some reputation in Pune. Why are you holding that woman in your arms? And that is a serious issue which is going to come up if this case starts. Okay, that was the past. What was ma'am doing next to him, not in his arms, next to him, about 3-4 months back? What was she doing there with him? Why a photograph? Why a selfie with him? And put it up on social media when you know you're going to get married to this Agori? What are you doing? Were you told to do that? Or you did it on your own? Were you flown down specially from Bombay to Pune at the O Hotel party and photographed with Saurabh Gadgil? What for? I said in my earlier video, 2-3 videos earlier, what is he? A loafer, a fraud. The banks are hounding him because of his connections with the RSS. Everything was stalled. But what? A woman every day? Every time shop opening or anything, another Bollywood actress comes in. What are you up to? A lot of people take these models as their brand ambassadors. I've never seen any of the other brand owners, for example, Anand Mahindra, Ratanji Tata, Mukesh Ji Ambani, and several others. They don't. What is the reason? I never did. I was a very small brand owner. I had so many models. I never stood and took a photograph with them and put it up on my social media. Oh, here, Katrina did the ramp walk for me. Gaur Khan, she shot for me. Cleo Isaac. Several, the best models I've shot with. I never did that. What are you doing? Why is ma'am next to you is a question mark which has gone here. And when this man is fighting for you, to save you, and you are enjoying and partying with your old sugar daddy, your past ex. This is not done, friends. I have not assaulted her. I could, if I start putting her pictures on social media, she will be left nowhere and she would have to step outside her house in a burqa. She'll have to delete all her social media accounts. It's dangerous, friends. Today's ma'am situation. She's the foundation of this sex racket, financial fraud. Why beaten up? Why they want to eliminate her? What are the secrets she had? Has she been a sugar baby to the other corporates of India? Does she have those secrets? What is her relationship with Uddhav Thackeray, Disha Salyan? What is her relationship in the SSR murder? Why they want to beat her up? These are questions the court will ask. Okay, now what happens if they don't want me to go to court, friends? Here they are, my grandsons. I put them here so that instead of showing you, friends, my grandsons, ek tiger hai, ek leopard hai, and I am the big tiger. Okay, what happens now, friends? Now my team is working on it. I have been asked not to shoot this email. I'll wait. I respect my team. They have given me 24 hours time. I will wait for 24 hours starting yesterday 6 p.m. So today 6 p.m. the 24 hours winds up. I've explained you all what happens. But what happens now is the issue. People are calling me. A lot of people. Connections of Abhishek Goyal, connections of Sharad Pawar, connections of Amit Shah ji, connections of RSS, opposition party. There is one gentleman who's speaking to me in regard of the whole opposition, total. But just speaking doesn't help They are leaving trails of evidence, trails of evidence, trails of it. Now what has happened? What more do I need after this? Assault and elimination. What do I need? And now it's only the High Court. Will the High Court hear me? Will they provide security? The world is watching this case now after the email goes. What will happen? Friends, these are question marks. Okay, if they need to settle, which is not my requirement, friends, again and again, my requirement is not the settlement, not the settlement, not the settlement. My requirement was to save ma'am, whatever she is, her past, whatever. I knew it right from the initial stage when I met. I knew it. But then I was asked, directed to save her. I saved her, temporary, friends, because karma will not excuse anybody or leave anybody. Karma is the most dangerous, and Mahadeva, Mahakal is karma. And Mahakal का अवतार आ गया नीचे तो सब बर्बाद होएगा. What will happen? Clean up होएगा इंडिया का, क्या होएगा? I don't know. So now what happens, friends? Who settles? There was a time Abhishek was coming and he was saying money Sanjeev Bajaj is giving, but settlement is from Delhi because they need to join hands. Such a big settlement out of court. Now people are telling me, sir, 66 will come plus premium. What premium? Okay, I respect the gentleman who was speaking to me, very nice guy. But I'm thinking in my mind, what premium? Then I spoke to my team. They don't have the 66 to give me. What premium? I've never asked for anything. I gave them a proposal which I have got back the answer that they will give you 900 crores on the table first. You need to pay 500 to your wife. 400 you have. They need to get me married to ma'am. That is the major issue. So they need to get married to. They need to get me married to ma'am. Friends, it's not my requirement. This Agori is very happy single. If they find out a way that no marriage required, I'll not marry. Only settlement, fine. But I doubt because of this I. Because if they don't get me married and if something happens to ma'am in the future, then they've had it. They've had it. So, choice is theirs. Whatever. I've told in a lot of my videos earlier, if I don't get along with ma'am, we live separately. There are a lot of ifs and buts. किशोर छाबरिया किसी का गुलाम नहीं है, किसी का नहीं, सिर्फ महादेव का गुलाम है. My parents, I lost them both. I वो मेरे सुपर पावर, तो उनका गुलाम, बाकी किसी का नहीं. नो दिल्ली, नो पूना, नो पवार, नो संजीव बजाज, कोई नहीं. Nobody can control me. There was a time I was very inclined to that ma'am is the only one who can control me on the table and ma'am should be there. But ma'am did a few things like this photograph with this loafer, this ringmaster, Saurabh Gadgil, when she had a selfie with her which put me off. There are several other things ma'am has told me while chatting which has put me off. So that love at the moment has faded away, friends. Faded away. But I've taken the responsibility of Mahadeva telling me to save her. I have saved her. Marriage is their lookout. Being in love with ma'am is my lookout. Whether we are in love or she loves me or no, my love has faded away, friends, to a great extent. Great extent. So, now either it is I step into High Court or these people come forward to me. Who comes? I'm least bothered. I'm least bothered. And they don't need to come to me now. They know whom has to be approached. One is my Guruji. And I wanted somebody who's spiritual and clean by heart and having the same wavelength as me to close this issue or the matter. So let them approach Guruji. Mama Rajkumarji Himdev, I have been asked to give the power of attorney to him. The documents will be signed by him. I am nowhere in picture. 900 crores come. When you all want to do, what are your protocols? Tell me the protocols. Once the documents are signed, then I come in the picture and take the next step forward. So what happens, friends? I am inclined too much towards the High Court and not for settlement. The reasons are several. Basically, major reason is settlement is not my requirement. Money comes by when Mahadev needs to give you. I have never chased money. I have never chased women in my life. Yes, to save ma'am, I did anything and everything on social media, quotes, whatever I could do. I spent a lot of money to save her. And ma'am never had the courtesy to even say once a hi, hello to me. डर है ना friends, बुज़दिल है ना ma'am, बुज़दिल है. If she was strong, she should have approached me long time back. That no, I'm not interested in getting married to you. Neither I want to be friends with you. Money is the part. Today I don't have money, no, so ma'am is not coming to me today. पैसा है boss, पैसा बोलता है दोस्तों, everywhere. Hence, sugar daddies. ये है सेक्स स्कैंडल विच आई विल ब्लो अप. आज किसका फोटो डालता हूँ देखना, वेट फॉर इट. आई एम सर्चिंग गूगल, और वेरी बिग पर्सनालिटी का फोटो जाएगा विद सम अफेयर. क्या कर रहे हैं आप लोग? व्हाट आर यू ऑल अप टू? दिस स्कैंडल, 2 nights with this man, corporate, 5 nights with that corporate, flying London, corporate, yacht, corporate, 2 girls, 3 girls, 5 girls, सबको इंडस्ट्री से चाहिए, मॉडल्स चाहिए, फ्रेंड्स, हीरोइंस चाहिए. व्हाट आर यू ऑल अप टू? Malia exposed. The other corporates are now sitting behind and scared, friends, कि हम expose हो गए तो क्या होगा? This is the downfall of India, and see what is going to happen. ये रिंग मास्टर का कल expose किया. This has sent shivers across the country to Bollywood. Sushmita Sen must be in trouble. करो ना, आई एम तो सेइंग डिफॉर्मेशन करो, बुलाओ मेरे को कोर्ट, तो मैं सब खोल देगा स्कैंडल, सब खोल देगा. मैम तो पहला आएगा स्कैंडल में. फ्रेंड्स, डेंजरस सिचुएशन फॉर एवरीबडी. मैम टू. मैम शुड नॉट हैव हर्ट मी द वे शी इज हर्ट मी. She should have been polite, she should have been good, that this man is doing everything in this world to save me. किसके लिए किया? पैसा किया? फ्रेंड्स, आज तक पैसा आया? पैसे के लिए मांगा? डिड आई अप्रोच एनीबडी फॉर मनी? नो, आई स्पेंड मनी. बहुत पैसा खर्चा किया फ्रेंड्स. आई डोंट वांट टू नेम द अमाउंट, क्वांटम, ऑन मैम टू सेव हर. इट्स नॉट इजी ट्रैवलिंग टू बॉम्बे. वाई? मेरा क्या जरूर था? दे वर विलिंग टू गिव मी 7,200 2 years back and settle. I had a meeting arranged with Amit Shah ji. चलना, I will not come. फाइनल करो या अमाउंट आता हूँ. That time ma'am was not an issue. How I turned the tables, nobody came to know. And again the tables will turn now. They will turn. ठीक है. Anyway, I'm not too much negative for ma'am because I know it's 100% we need to get married. 100%. अभी आए, since I filed the IA, marriage is compulsory, not or mandatory rather. Ma'am can't say anything, the world can't say anything, I cannot say anything. Now the court is responsible to get us married if we have to withdraw this, all this. But case chala, no marriage. Friends, the day ma'am steps into High Court, marriage is over. The truth will come out. Truth prevails. The world knows. I don't want to expose her. I expose the scandal since 4-5 days. बहुत बड़ा scandal है. ये ma'am is party to that scandal. Maybe. I don't know. हर हर महादेव. जय कामाख्या.